Hi everyone, this is Robyn with mypinkstamper.com and happy November! I'm so excited to do a Christmas card with you guys today. You know, December is the month that you kind of start getting ready for making your Christmas cards. It's kind of weird because everything is kind of a month ahead in the crafting world. You kind of, you know, get everything ready, purchase everything for the whole entire month ahead. So you know you have it in time and then you have it to make. So today I'm going to show you a card using Reason for the Season. And if you guys are following mypinkstamper.com, I gave away this stamp set this week. This is this week's giveaway. So it's not too late if you're still watching this. If this is a current video for you guys, head on over to mypinkstamper.com. We're using some fun colors today. We're using basic black archival ink for the outline, and we're going to use Cherry Cobbler, which is a nice deep rich red color, and we're using Mossy Meadow, which is one of the in colors in the Stampin' Up! Catalog for 2014 through 16. So we still have up until the end of June, or I'm sorry, May to purchase this color if you guys like it. We're using, this just came in this week, you guys. This is the Cherry Cobbler striped ribbon. And I saw it this week on my weekly order and I thought, oh, I need to get that. I don't have it yet. I'm slowly trying to build up my collection just like you guys are. You know, I do the same thing. I get little by little to build it up. And I thought it'd be fun to try this. And I don't even know what I'm doing yet, but I've pulled out the colors that I'm going to use, and this is how I get my inspiration. Someone emailed me this week and kind of wanted to know what my thought process was and how I get inspiration. And I do the same thing that you guys do. I go through the magazines, I go on Pinterest, and I kind of get my, you know, my creativity sparked first, and then I do my thing. I don't really like to copy projects, but sometimes I will see a project and I'll say, oh, that inspires me to use this stamp set, or that inspires me to use these colors together. So, you know, it's perfectly okay to get inspiration everywhere, and that's what all of us bloggers are doing. We're trying to help you guys find inspiration to create your own thing, and I'm totally okay if you want to use my projects in your personal lives as well. That's why I am sharing my creations. Okay, so I'm not quite sure yet. I'm going to try to pull something together. I want to do a simple card for you guys with this set. This does come in a bundle with the punch, and I do have the punch as well. I'm not going to use it on this card. The punch goes along and it makes a cute little poinsettia. I can't even say that right. Poinsettia, am I saying that right? I don't know. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started, guys. Okay, I thought I would go through the whole thought process with you guys together. Can you guys tell I kind of have a tiny bit of a cold? So this is me, I promise, but I sound a little bit different. Okay, I don't really know what I'm doing yet, but I kind of have some ideas. So I thought I would I have a lot of emails and people ask me a lot, what is your thought process? How do you do it? Sometimes like I said, I'll go and I'll try to get some inspiration. Sometimes I just pick some colors that I want to work with and the stamp set like I'm doing today. And I want to I kind of throw it together, and sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. Can you guys hear me making a huge mess? Okay, so I'm going to get my pad. These grid pads are awesome. We sell them in the catalog. You guys can there's a link to my catalog on my website. You can click here directly to go to my website if you'd like to order anything that I show you today. Okay, so we're going to I'm just going to use this leaf for a background right here. So we're going to take, this is the Mossy Meadow, and it's cut at 4 inches by 5 1/4. So if you guys have been watching my channel for a while, you'll know that's the standard size I use for my first layer. And sometimes we do different things, but today I kind of just want to do something simple. I wanted to put a video up for you guys since it's been a while, and you'll have to excuse. I started doing my nails, and then I started to feel like not totally well, like at the beginning of the week. And so I never finished, so I'm going to finish this side. I have a boutique that I'm doing for my Jamberry business in town. If you guys live in Utah and you'd like to come see me, send me an email, mypinkstamper@gmail.com, and I'd love to give you the location where I'm doing my boutique, and I'd love to meet you guys. But anyways, I have to have my nails done by then because it's for my nails, right? Okay, so we're going to stamp Mossy Meadow on Mossy Meadow. I love doing this. I love stamping, you guys. I took some time off of regular stamping, and I'm so happy to be at it again. So we're just going to stamp Mossy Meadow on Mossy Meadow. Do you guys love that? I'm just going to do like kind of just a background all throughout here, and you will find If you guys haven't stamped, it is so therapeutic. It's just so nice to stamp. I love it. I like the way it looks. I love the way it feels. I am a little too symmetrical there, so I'm going to add some little ones here. Okay, so you guys can do whatever you'd like for your background. And then I'm going to put, well, actually I'm going to leave this out. And let's see, okay, so this is what I'm doing for just the background. I haven't decided yet if we're using a sentiment or not on this one. Okay, next thing we're going to do is I'm going to pull out this. This is the Whisper White thick cardstock. So I just grabbed it. I didn't choose to use the thick over the thin, the regular, for one reason or the other. I just love the way the Whisper White stamps. So if you're looking for a good stamp, white paper to stamp with, you really can't go wrong with the Whisper White. It is the best in the industry, and I promise that. Working with many other companies, I can tell you there's nothing like Whisper White. And it used to be called Ultra Smooth. Okay, so this is the Stampin' Scrub and the Stampin' Mist, and I'm going to open it. For some reason, my lighting does something weird to the black, so it kind of makes it so you can't see the screen much. So I'm going to spray it with the Stampin' Mist, and then I'm going to quickly just clean off my stamp and set this aside. I have this up here, so you guys will now know what I'm doing off screen. I'm going to kind of clean up as I go because I want to use this block for this one. Okay, so what I'm going to do now, put this back on here, and no easy way, no particular way. I'm going to stamp this first down here, and this is just the background of this. You know, I'm wondering, I might want to do this backwards. I'm going to do it backwards. This is weird. I'm going to do it backwards. I'm going to stamp the black first, the layer, and then I'm going to stamp the color on top of it. And you guys will see why in just a second. So let's go ahead and get this on my block. And I'm going to use my basic black archival. And this is great for coloring. If you guys are using watercolor, the basic black archival is awesome for that. It just replaced our regular basic black. So if you're still working with the old basic black that we used to carry, you might want to eventually switch out on one of your upcoming orders. It's worth it. It's a much truer black than the regular old basic black was. Okay, so I'm just going to kind of stamp on here one, the top, and I'm going to stamp just one more down here, kind of like this, just to turn it a little bit. And that's so pretty. I love it. I love stamping. I'm going to kind of saturate it, so I want it to be right here, and I'm going to put it kind of right here. I wonder how I'm going to be able to, we'll figure that out, won't we? Isn't that pretty, you guys? I will close my basic black. I don't want to accidentally stamp a color on that. That would be bad. Okay, I'm cleaning up my stamp as I go. You're still going to have a little bit of stain on that. You can use the Stays On cleaner, I believe. It gets off all the stays on. I'm sure it'll get off the black archival. Okay, so now I'm using, where did I put it? I'm using this layer, so I'm going to kind of line it up. I want to make sure that I'm stamping it the right way, and it is right. Dun, 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 dun. Here we go. Is that the right way? Okay. I'm going to look through this, and I'm going to see the right way in just a second. Okay, I have two up here, a big one and a big one. Okay, there's my big one. There we go. I don't know why it took me forever to line that up. Okay, so that's lined up now. And I'm going to use my cherry cobbler. And these are, like I said, the new pads. They have a foam top. The only ones that now have the felt are the basic black and the basic gray. So this I'm just going to go ahead and stamp right on here. Make sure I'm stamping it the right way. Stamp. Ta-da! Oh my goodness, you guys. Like, I'm not even kidding you. This is so pretty in person. And I know sometimes on the video it's hard to tell exactly what it looks like, but you guys can kind of get the idea. And let's see if I can line it up again. I had it so perfect a second. Oh, I think I turned this one sideways, so now I'm going to have to. Robyn, 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 Robyn. I did it like this. Okay, I turned it. I knew if I turned it I was going to mess it up, but I found it. Stamp it on here. Ta-da! It was so pretty. Okay, now this one, let's see. This one has a little bit, so let's see if I can find the ones. I think it's right here. Yep. And I'm stamping it off. Do you guys see how I stamped it off? That's why it's so good to have a background paper. This actually has 100 sheets on it, and you can use front and back. And I honestly use these all the time, and they've had them for years. Now they actually have the grid. Before they didn't have the measurements on them. Okay, look at how pretty that is. Isn't that just gorgeous? So I'm going to clean this up, and now I'm going to add, let me clean it better. Let me clean it a little bit better, you guys. Oh, this is going to be so pretty. I'm so happy that I decided to do this today. I was sitting there and I actually got a text. I have like my Stampin' Up! Friends now and my crafting friends that I've had, and somebody will text me, "Are you okay? You haven't posted a video in a while." As I cough. I promise I'm not like sick. I don't want you to think, oh, she's so sick, she should be laying down, but I got a little bit of a cold. Just a little bit. Okay, so I love how they have the background for this one. You don't have to guess where and where you need to be placing it. So it lines up. Where is this? I'm going to kind of make sure it lines up again with the leaves here. So this one is actually really easy. I'm just going to do that, and then I'm going to do that, and then we're stamping this in the Mossy Meadow. Oh my goodness, you guys! Doesn't this just make you feel so creative? And here's the thing is, I know some of you guys are watching this on my YouTube channel and you're like, oh, I could never do that. I promise you, you could totally do it. It's not hard at all. It's super easy. Stampin' Up! Has everything. Everything coordinates, and that's one of the things I love about Stampin' Up! I love a lot of things, but I love that, and I've always loved, everything matches and coordinates. All the colors coordinate and matches. Oh, so cute. Okay, and so it's really easy, and there's a lot of ideas for you guys. They have a ton of ideas that they share. It's easy to figure it out. Okay, and you can't go wrong with homemade gifts, I can tell you that. Like homemade cards, there's nothing like a homemade Christmas card in the mail. I love those. I tend to keep my homemade cards more than I tend to keep the non-homemade cards. I'm sure you guys are the same way. Okay, so let's figure out what we're going to do here. This just already looks so breathtakingly gorgeous. I almost don't even know. Well, I do. I think this is going to be pretty right here. I'm going to put this behind it. And I was going to put, maybe I still will. I think I'm going to put Peace Be With You. Oh, it's not in here. I'm going to do Peace Be With You. And I'm going to stamp it in black. Let's hope this looks cute, because I don't want to do this card over again. So we're going to stamp Peace Be With You. And I'm just going to do it right there. You guys see that? And we're going to stamp it in black. And then I'll add the ribbon and all that jazz. And then we'll finish up this super cute Christmas card. You guys, and you can get everything to make this Christmas card. You have one stamp set, 3 ink pads, and you get 3, you can purchase everything here that you need. I'll have a link on my blog. So Peace Be With You. And then you can make 50 or 20 or however many you need. Peace Be With You. This is gorgeous. You guys, I cannot even believe it. And I keep saying, you guys, because I can't believe it. Actually, I can believe it. I love this. Actually might be my Christmas card. I haven't really thought much. I've been working on my Festival of Trees Christmas card online class, and the second one should be going out by Friday or Saturday. I just got my order in yesterday, so I'm trying to get that all prepped and ready to go. I love doing my online classes. If you guys are interested in my online classes, go to mypinkstamper.com, and I will have information posted there about when I do my classes. I have now almost have everything set up for my official newsletter that I've been trying to set up for years. That'll be starting probably early next week, so you guys can sign up for my newsletter so you never miss out on a class again. I know some of you guys, they sell out so fast. I'm so sorry. But some of you guys have been like, oh, your classes, by the time I find them, they're already sold out. So I will make sure that you have that information at your fingertips. Okay, so now, did you guys see what I did? Look at that! This is just so gorgeous, and I'm loving it. Okay, I'm just going to put some of the adhesive on here. And so what I've done differently here, this is really cool. So, you know, normally the 8.5, and I'm not even using the black. I don't even know I have it out. So the 8.5 by 11 sheet of cardstock, I normally cut it down the center here. This one I did differently. I cut it at 4 1/4. So now this is 4 1/4 by 11. That's a new measurement. You don't hear from me as often. I don't know where my bone folder is. I think I was using it on the other table. So we're going to fold this over. I like to have my bone folder for the nice crisp edges on here. Okay, so now for this, I'm going to just add this here. I love my card, you guys. I just love it. I really like the simplicity of it. You could put a family picture inside it. And I'm just gonna leave it like this. I'm so happy. And you guys, sometimes I really think, you know, my projects through, and sometimes I don't. This one, I didn't really think through. And I don't know if it's a talent or it's just years and years of practice, but I just want you guys to see how easy it is to do, how you don't really have to overthink things. People are going to just love it if you make them a homemade gift, I promise. Okay, look at this. So beautiful, I love it. And it opens like this. So this is so unique, I love it. Oh, I'm so excited. Okay, so if you guys wanted to, you could take the Dazzling Details glitter glue that we have and you could add some details on it, or even the cherry cobbler one that we have and add some details on it. But I'm gonna leave it like this, and I hope you guys enjoy my quick and simple tutorial card. This is kind of in place of my Tuesday tutorial. I hope you guys have a fabulous day. Remember, it's not too late to get your materials for your Christmas cards. Just click on the link on my YouTube page. It'll take you to my page and you can get whatever you need. I'd love to help you. mypinkstamper@gmail.com. Let me know if you have any questions. Have a great day. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.